Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. Welcome to each and every one of you to Mondays with Marina. Yay! This is where I get to do some readings for the folks out there. So glad that you're here. I hope that you're staying safe and warm and all that good stuff. So, just quickly going to say hello to a few folks, and then I'll get into some of the rules. Yeah. Oh, Roger Rivera, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you get a reading too. Okay. So hello to Innocent Potato, Old Windwalker, Cheryl 99. Hello. Happy Yoga Thievery. Hello, my dear. Nice to see you here. Um, Tea Garden Chicken. Hello, Teresa. Divine Inspiration. James Spear in Tampa. Hello. Patrick Duncan, PhD. Hello, Dr. Patrick. And Dawn Turner is here with us. And actually, Dawn is helping me behind the scenes. So she's going to be, this is a soft launch of Dawn doing some of the admin work in the back. Yay, thank you. It takes a little bit of the pressure off of me, and that is always fabulous. So Phyllis is here, and Janice Outdated. Hello. Shirley Mills, blessings from Texas. I hope you're doing okay down there. MGG, Wild Lilac, Dibs BK. Hello, Dibs. I think that is pretty much everyone. Oh, Kayamea, hello. Uh, and artist Liz, hello. Thank you for being here. And yes, thank you for leaving your name out. And okay, there we go. Wounded Healer, hello. I think, oh, Maureen D'Amico, nice to see you. Excellent. Look at all you lovely folks. Winter is here. Oh yeah, it is. So so there we go. Okay. All right, you guys, let me tell you how the readings are going to work, okay? And please pay attention because there's something that I'm going to start doing that you need to pay attention to. So, I'll be using the giveaway tool. That's going to determine, it's a random draw that determines who gets a reading. If your name is called and you get a reading, type your question in all caps right away. Don't wait, don't ponder, don't think. Have your question ready ahead of time. You can have it, type it somewhere and have it ready to copy and paste and so on, because I really would like to be able to do as many readings as I possibly can for the folks that are here. Last week, I did 12, which was fabulous. That means 12 people get, a little bit of information. So that's the way that it is going to work. I will call on you if you are a winner. I will call on you 3 times. After the 3rd time, I'm just going to pick someone else. If you post your question later and say, oh, well, no, I posted it earlier, I can see when you post it because everything is time stamped. So just so you know, All right. The other thing is I want you to be specific with your question. So, typing in, what does spirit want me to know? I'm not going to entertain those questions anymore because I've been saying this for quite a while and people still don't get it. So I think maybe sometimes the only way that people get the message that, I'm serious about what I'm saying, that this isn't a parlor game, is if you post a question that says, What does spirit want me to know for the next month? What messages does um, does spirit want me to have? You did whatever. If it's a broad question, I'm just going to go on to the next person. Okay, that way I'm actually answering questions for you guys. So, um, bit of a hard call to make, but sometimes you got to do that. So there you go. I hope, like I said, I hope that you guys are staying warm. I hope that the storm has passed and that it wasn't um, quite as bad as originally forecast. I know some of you are measuring snowfall in feet. I get that. And yeah, welcome to my winters in Alberta. So, is there anything else that I oh, the other thing I want to tell you guys is don't forget on Saturday, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's 4:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, it's the 14th Shine Your Light event. So, yeah, please, please, please join me for that. It's a wonderful event and you get to feel really good. And then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do that. Yeah. Please, please do that. It really helps. And with with all of your support, I mean, the channel has grown quite rapidly over the last number of months, and I am grateful for each and every one of you. So um, it just helps get the word out to people out there who want to hear the messages that we're sharing. They just don't know where we are. And when you subscribe, yeah, you help me get out there. So there you go. Artist Liz says 32 inches. Wow. Patrick Duncan says we got what was forecasted 18 inches. That said, we all dug out, plowed, and should be good to go. Good. Worst of it was the fur baby not being able to be walked. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, they like the routine. And Phil Erman apparently is not feeling good, so I hope that you get better soon. That is not it's not nice being sick, especially this time of year. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Yay. It will be predicting on Groundhog Day, February 2nd. Yeah, Groundhog Day is it's a big deal here in Canada as well. Um, and yeah, we ours is, I think it's Waterton Willie that is famous for that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But the nice thing with weather is it can change on a dime. So there you go. Okay. Oh, Balzac Billy, there you go. Thank you, Don. Yeah. An old windwalker says we were too cold to snow. Oh, that is awful. That is awful. Okay. All right. I'm going to put up the random generator. Yay. And I'll pick three people at a time. So don't forget, if your name pops up and you're a winner, type your question in right away in all caps because it's going to help me see it and it's also going to help Dawn see it because she's going to be starring the questions for me. So, yeah. Here we go. Are we ready? Yeah, let's do it. All right. So, first guinea pig, I mean person who gets a reading is Kaya Maya, 8940. All right, sweetheart, put your question in right away. And remember, be specific. Specific. No third party questions, no health questions. Okay. And after Kaya Maya, we have Of course, if my own name comes up, I'm not reading. All right. Winter is here. Lovely. Winter, post your question. Okay. And after winter is here, we've got, oh, I love to see all these little pop-ups that come up. And some of you got the most fabulous little avatars. And Phyllis. Okay. P-F-Y-L-I-S. All righty. So here we go. And winter is here. Okay, got your question. Hi, Amaya. Got you. And then Phyllis. Phyllis, if you are here, that's Phyllis. Going once. Phyllis. Okay, a light word from my soulmate in the afterlife. Okay. All right. Got it. Got it. Thank you. Okay, let's remove this. Here I am in the flesh. All right. So we have got Kaya, and she says, do you see me meeting a new love partner this year? Okay. Is there a new partner coming in for Kaya Maya? Oh, it confused, unorganized, manipulated behind your back, and break free trap. Okay. So is there a new love coming in? There is going to be someone that you're going to be interested in. However, you haven't quite dealt with a lot of the emotion from the last breakup. So you want to have a new partner in your life because you think that you need to have a partner. You're looking around and you're seeing there's, a few of your friends are partnered up with someone, and you feel like you're missing that. That's not really you need to be okay with being by yourself, being happy with being by yourself, so that you can raise your energy, and so that you can be ready to receive the partner that you are meant to be with. Okay. The manipulated behind your back and the break free trap, that's what's telling me, yeah, the past relationship didn't really it kind of did a number on you. So I think that you still have a little bit of work to do around that. And when you're able to release a lot of that anger and a lot of that, you did me wrong kind of thing, which, believe me, I totally get it. I'm not making light of it. I think once you're able to let go of that and you break free of that, then you're going to be able to attract the person that you are meant to be with, who's on a much higher vibration. So I hope Maya, or Kaya, I hope that is helpful to you. Okay. And then we had winter is here. And Winters here says, I had watched an HBO series. I started rewatching with my sister. Several scenes throughout the series are gone. I feel like the Mandela effect, our timelines being jumped. Yes, that's a short answer. Yes. There's your we are all kind of going through things where we're not always paying attention to those things, but they do happen. I'll um I'll give you an example. I had just last, I don't know if it was Wednesday or Thursday. Anyway, I had a very, very limited amount of time to get something done. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it and be back here in time for it was a scheduled reading that I had. And but I couldn't not run the errand. So I went, did what I had to, um, picked up what I needed very quickly. And when I got to the till and the self checkout, the time was posted on there. And I thought, wait a minute, I did not just accomplish everything that I needed to in like 7 minutes. I know I didn't. I know where I went. Um, but at the same time, I was automatically very, very grateful that, okay, I got everything done. Things are fine. So it's that kind of little timeline shift. Sometimes they're just minutes. Sometimes they can be a little longer than that. But yes, the Mandela is very, very much in effect. Uh, no, no, Kirsten, no, you didn't dream it. Just gonna, yeah, emotional fulfillment is the card that I get that kind of goes with that Mandela effect. Is it is allowing us to see little snippets of things that are coming up, and it's allowing those little time shifts to help us along the way. So there you go. Great question, by the way. Great question. Okay. And then we have Phyllis who said, I would like a message from my soulmate in the afterlife, please. Okay. Message from your soulmate. Again, you're not. I hope that you might have been a little more specific, but okay. I get searching, find yourself. Oh, 3 cards. Focus, mindfulness, and warning, deception. All right. So I think that what your partner on the other side is saying, yeah, yes, Diane Miller. If you're a winner, only then type in your question. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so what your partner is saying that um, you need to focus on the things that you want. You're kind of letting other people come in um, and maybe move you around. Okay. And what he wants you to do is you need to search, find yourself, find out who you are, what it is that's important to you, what values you hold dear, and be specific in the boundaries that you build around you that you are not willing to step over. When you have that sense of who you are, that sense of sovereignty, then it's going to be difficult for someone to come in and be deceptive with you. because you're going to learn how to recognize that deception. Right now, he's saying that you're a little prone to it. Is you're one of those soft souls that when you hear a hard luck story, you want to be the first one in there to help and see what you can do. And there are some people around you who have recognized that. And so they're the ones that are constantly in need, constantly in drama, constantly pulling on your heartstrings and so on. So he's saying, hey, find out who you are, be strong, and don't don't let others kind of push you around a little bit. So there. Okay. I hope, Phyllis, that resonated with you. Okay. And Janice Outdated commented and said, I'm heartbroken right now. Could use some prayers for my family. My brother took his own life Friday. He was 83. It's been hard to accept. You know what? Whenever someone departs from us, it is always hard to accept, because it's the end of something. But so yes, absolutely. Prayers for your family, and just know that he's in a much better place. Things were not medically were not working out for him, and yeah, he determined he he determined how he was going to leave. He wasn't going to let the health issues take him out. So, but yeah, absolutely. Prayers to you and your family. That's for sure. Okay. All right. Let's pick 3 more. And thank you, Phyllis. Thank you. Okay. And we'll move that out of the way. We'll put that up, and 3 more. And don't forget, if you are a winner, type your question in right away and be quick. Oh, tapioca thievery. Oh, the righty, Karen. Post your question, my dear. And after tapioca, we have, and by the way, if you want to get in for a chance to win a reading, type in #random in the comment section. Okay. MG, type your question in. Remember, be specific. And then we have, who do we have? Da-da! Kristen Chaffee, sorry. Kristen Chaffee. Okay, you guys, fabulous. And yeah, remember what I said. Be specific. If you type in just what does spirit want me to know, I'm just going to leave it and I'll move on to someone else. That's too broad. And I've been for, oh gosh, for the last year and a half, 2 years, if not longer, have been saying, no, please be specific, be specific. So I kind of finally decided over the weekend that, you know what? Okay, this is going to be one of my rules. One of my rules. So if you want to get in for a chance to win a reading, oh, let me remove that. Okay. You type in #random, and then you only put your question in if you are a winner. Okay. Because otherwise I'm not going to, I'm not going to be scrolling back and forth and all that. So, okay, Tapioca Thievery, MGG, Kirsten Chaffee. Do we have you? We've got MGG, we got Tapioca, and we've got Kirsten. Okay, so we're going to start with Tapioca Thievery says, how will my job hunt look in February? Okay. And thank you, Phyllis, for that super sticker. That is very kind and generous of you, and it is very much appreciated. And what do we have? What do we have for Karen? Karen, inactivity, quiet time. Okay. It feels like things are going to move kind of as they should. Protect yourself. Oh, I should show you the cards. There you go. In inactivity. Um, protect yourself and socialize or social media. Okay. All right. The It may take just a little longer than you anticipated for this job to come in, but it it absolutely will come in. Um, don't don't put as much as you can. Don't put a time limit on yourself, okay? And the socialize or social media tells me to let people know that you're what you're looking for and um what areas you want to explore in terms of employment and so on. Let your social network be out there looking for things for you as well. The the protect yourself is keep keep a watch um on how things are going um in terms of you're leaving the current employer. Um there may be some questions that they might ask. So, make sure that you're looking after yourself when it comes to that. And that whatever is kind of your um, intellectual property, excuse me, that you take that with you. So, so all in all, yeah, the new job is coming, but enjoy the inactivity and quiet time right now, because I think when that new job comes in, you're going to be busy. It's going to be an awful lot to handle. So there is that. And I hope that's helpful, Karen. Okay. And I do want to say hello and thank you very much to Kirsten Chaffee and to Susan Rotella. Thank you very much. That is very generous and kind of you. Okay. And I appreciate it. And I hope you realize I do. Okay. MGG says, come on, show me that. Where did I put away the phone I can't find? Computer area, perhaps. Seems like my theme lately is lost and or misplaced objects. It's not uncommon. There is a lot of energy when it comes to, when it comes to communication and things like that. If you, whoops, sorry, if you have not yet done this, um, pick up, call your phone, call your phone, unless you're one of those people who likes to turn the volume off and just relies on your phone beeping or lighting up. But no, I don't think that it's in a computer area. I think that it feels like it's dark. So it could be in a pocket, in a briefcase, in a purse, but wherever it is, it's dark. So yeah, check pockets, check yeah, purses, coats, um yeah, check there. Between furniture, yeah, yeah. Let us know if you find it. Okay. Searching, find yourself. Okay. Harmony, fair justice, and perspective. Shift your focus. Okay. Um, yeah, it does. Uh, you you put it somewhere where you weren't really thinking that that's where you were going to put it. It was like you took your gloves off and laid it down, something along those lines. So yeah, if you've been concentrating on, finding it in the usual places that you would, leave it like around your computer, in your bedroom, so on. Focus on other areas, right? Yeah. And Kirsten Chaffee, yeah, St. Anthony is also helpful. Yeah. Dear St. Anthony, look around, something lost and must be found. Yes. Yeah. And then go with what it is. Where you're guided, right? Go where you're guided. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. All right. And then Kirsten Chappie says, I have been searching or teaching, sorry, for 20 years, but kind of fell into it. Do you ever see me changing or supplementing my career? And what do you see me doing? Is this my destiny? No, no. You're very creative. Um, and there's there are other things that you want to do. You're just at the point where you're it's nice to get that regular paycheck coming in. So you're you've been contemplating making the change. You've been contemplating doing something else, but it's the idea that you're just a little apprehensive about giving up the paycheck. Okay. So, um, in order to kind of find what your bliss is, what you think that you might want to do, and I do feel that it's creative. I do think that it feels very, very hands-on. So whether that is like physical therapy or massage therapy, Reiki, something along the healing lines where you're using your hands. Um, think of it this way: if money was no object, money does not factor into the situation at all, what would you be doing? What would you be doing? And then start there. Start seeing what things. Oh, always wanted to be a masseuse. There you go. There you go. I think that um, it is something that you can look into. Absolutely look into it. Start off by taking just a couple courses to see whether that thing, whether it resonates with you once you start doing it. And if it does, go for it. Go for it. It is much. I think it's preferable at the end of our life to say, "Ooh, shouldn't have done that." Than it is to say, "Oh, I wish I had." I wonder what would have happened if I had. Explore that if I had. and give it a try. So yeah, definitely, yeah. Reiki massage therapy, but you're doing something with your hands because you're yeah, the palms of your hands feel very warm, and it's like a very soothing touch. So there you go. I hope that that is helpful to you. Okay. And all right. And thank you, Artist Liz, for that super sticker. That is very kind of you, very generous, and very much appreciated. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Strong hands. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Let's do three more. And 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 who do we have? And thank you guys for responding so quickly and putting your questions in. That really helps to get through so many more people. Okay, Light Seeker. Okay, Light Seeker, please put your question in right away in all caps. And then after Light Seeker, we have da, 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 Divine Inspiration. And Divine Inspiration, please put your question in. And don't forget, be specific. Specific. And last in this group is Anna Wright. Anna, please put your question in right away. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. And hello, Jackie B. And thank you for those of you that have come in. And if I didn't have a chance to say hello to you before, hello. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh, got you. And just scrolling up, Divine Inspiration. Yes. Thank you, Divine Inspiration. And Anna Wright. Anna Wright. Get your question in. Get your question in. I'm going to give you, Anna, another 10, 15 seconds to get it in. And then I'll move on to pick someone else. Okie dokie. Okay. Yeah. At Anna? No. Specific questions. Message from your guide is very, very broad. And I've been highlighting that and saying that. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to put in a question. Otherwise, I'm just going to skip it. But no, that is just way too broad. What does Spirit want me to know? Stop eating pizza at midnight. It's giving you heartburn. So quickly, please post a specific question. And yeah, well, hello, book. Hello, nice to see you. Take that out. Okay. And okay. Okay, Anna, that's better. Thank you. Regarding Spanish citizenship. Okay. Let's take that out. And we'll start with Light Seeker. How long, excuse me, how long will my daughter and grandchildren and dog have to live with us? Oh, okay. I think that by, well, it's going to be another few months. Let's put it that way. I'm thinking late spring, um, yeah, early summer. Part of it is, oh, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Apologies. Part of it is that, yeah, if it feels like one or two of the kids are in school, and so trying to find something within the same school district could be a bit of a challenge. But once summer comes, I think that they have an opportunity to look at other places and to move the location, school location, and so on. But it feels like it takes a couple months. What do we have? Oh, okay. Leap. Don't hold back. Okay. Oh, pick me up. Healing. And flow. Flow. Just go with it. Okay. Alrighty. I think I see where where part of this is coming from. Hold on. This was supposed to be a very temporary thing. And of course, you said, you know, yeah, you're not going to see your daughter and grandkids be out on the street, but your your daughter needs to put a little more effort into looking. I think she's gotten very comfortable with with the arrangement in that you're there to offer her that emotional support. You're there for the grandkids, and she likes that feeling. She likes that inclusion. So she's kind of looking for a place where she can kind of lick her wounds a little bit, if you will. Okay, so I think that what is needed here is, I think there needs to be kind of a solid deadline, um, something that all of you are going to know what it is that you're working towards, and in a very gentle and loving way. Oh, I I can't wait until you're able to find your own place. It's going to be, I'm so looking forward to being able to come over and visit you and so on. If you need help with anything, just let me know. It feels like, yes, it's gotten a little bit complacent. So for the time being, I think the sense is just go with the flow, but let her know that this is not a this is this isn't permanent. This isn't something that you kind of wanted at this stage in your life. It's nice to have you visit. I love to see my grandkids, but at the end of the day, I like my time alone too. So, yeah, I hope that resonates with you, Light Seeker. But yeah, I think boundaries are going to be important. Okay. And then Divine Spirit, what do you see for me money-wise in February? Okay. Yeah, that's what she said, and you're correct. You're more than, hey, it's almost like I'm psychic. Thank you for confirming that, Light Seeker. Yeah. Okay. And all right. So what do we have for divine inspiration financially? What do finances look like in February? Ah, okay. I see why you're asking. You're looking for some extra money because there's something out there that you've been putting off doing, and like you're gonna have to come up with the money to get it done. Okay. So manifest into existence. That means you have the power to manifest that. You can absolutely bring in what it is that you need. Socialize, social media, and level up, progressing. Okay. So socialize and social media is if you're it's really good that you have a support system that you can spend time with, that you can um, communicate with. They're the ones that are going to kind of prop you up and keep you going. Okay. It's also your the what you're going through right now is the progression in leveling up, the progression in knowing that you can manifest what it is that you need. The problem that most people make when they are manifesting things is they put limits on their manifestation, they put timelines on the manifestation, and then they don't wholly believe it. So the language that you use when you're manifesting. All right. So you need to replace all four tires on your car. That's going to cost once they're installed and everything else, and the old ones are removed, blah, blah, blah. It's going to cost $1,200. And you don't have $1,200 right now. Well, it's out there. And it's on its way to you. So rather than think, you know, who can I hit up for a loan? Who owes me money that I can collect on? Is there an insurance policy that I can cash in? Whatnot? No, you say to the universe, I am grateful for the abundance that is coming towards me so that I can have my tires absolutely replaced. I'm going to be so much safer in the car when all the tires are mounted and everything is working properly. I am grateful for the way that the abundance comes into me. Just don't use limiting words. Oh, I hope I get it by the end of the month. No, that's not going to work because you're putting limits on things, right? So see your vehicle with all new shiny new tires, and it's going to help with the balancing, and the drive is going to be so much smoother, and you're going to be so much safer, especially with on the roads and whatnot. But just think of how happy you're going to be when you're going to be able to go in there and get that done. And so operate from that standpoint. So what you need, you can manifest. And yeah, rely on your team to help you out. The other thing with manifesting too is don't tell too many people, right? Um, this is something that it's between you and your higher self. It's something that you want, that you discuss with them. So yeah, there you go. I hope that that is that resonates with you. And you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, divine inspiration. All right. Um, and hold on. And then we've got Anna Wright, who wanted to know about what is going to be coming up about the Spanish citizenship. Okay. The Spanish citizenship. Your okay. Goals, stepping stones. There are things are progressing forward in terms of that. I think that um, you will be able to get that citizenship and to be able to make that permanent move. Um, just know that even though it feels like it's taking much longer than it should, it is things are being done behind the scenes. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. I think that the um, the lawyer that you have involved in this every once in a while needs a good kick in the butt because yeah, he likes to leave things till the last minute, and you like to have things done as soon as they come up. Um, so I think that you might need to um, talk to him on a fairly regular basis, or at least keep in touch and say, hey, you told me that you were going to get this done by Tuesday. Can you text me or email me a copy of the letter when it goes out so I have it here for my records, whatnot? But things are moving the way that they should. Okay. Do the work, reward for effort. Yeah. You're if you keep on top of the lawyer, right? Um, yeah, and he's not being malicious about it. It's not like he's doing it on purpose. He's just one of those people that mañana, right? Okay. Change, transformation. I think that you being able to light a little fire under him is going to yeah, it's going to move things along, right? So just keep him on his toes. Yeah. So I hope that is helpful to you, Anna. And yeah, book this is profound and true. For today, life is not what happens to us. Life is what happens for us. Yes. Yes. This is we Our existence here is a construct of um, what we have brought into reality for ourselves. And there are lessons in that. And the idea is to find the lessons and to learn from them. So yeah, very, very true book. And Anna, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Okay, I think we're going to have time. I can do 3 more. Yay! Okay. Don't forget, if you're chosen for a reading, make sure that you get your question in right away. Put it in all caps. That way it gets my attention and it gets Dawn's attention. And be specific. If you say, what does my spirit guide want me to know? I'm going to get a little sarcastic. So there. Okay. All right. Let us pick 3 more. And who do we have? Who do we have? And oh, Dibs. And Dibs said if he's picked to go on to someone else. So thank you very much, Dibs, and we'll go on to someone else. Okay. Same thing goes for me. If my name pops up, it pops up because I have to put the hashtag in. Yeah. James Spear. James, please put your question in. Okay, and after James, we have yeah, Shirley Mills. And Shirley, please put your question in right away. And then rounding out this round, we have, da, 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 da. Oh, Mila Nord. All righty. Get your questions in. Gotcha. Okay. James, gotcha. Shirley Mills. Okay. And just want to remind you guys, if you um, pay attention to other people's readings, and if something in there resonates with you, okay, take it because it's meant for you as well, right? This otherwise we wouldn't be doing these readings kind of in front of everyone for everyone if it was just a case of no, this is meant for Susie Q and no one but Susie Q, so everybody else stop listening. Right? Okay. Mila Nord, your second call to get your question in. And and I think we're getting close to the top of the hour. So okay. You know what? I don't think that what I don't think that Mila is here. Okay, so what I can do the two here. So James Spear says, I'd like a message from my father who passed in 1995. Okay. Well, he wants you to know the first thing that he said to me was that, and I don't, that this is probably his sense of humor, so you can confirm that for me, was, damn, he turned out better than I thought he would. So, I think that he's he's proud of what you have accomplished. He's proud of what you have done. And he's, believe it or not, but he is with you. He's with you quite a lot. And I don't know if he was a smoker or if he um a welder or something. Oh, you never knew him. Okay. All right. Because there is a scent that is associated with them. Like I said, the welding, when it gives off that spark and there's that little bit of sulfur or whatnot. Yeah, it's a very distinct scent. And when it comes to you, and I think that it probably does come to you, you can't explain where the scent comes from. That's how you know that he's around. He also mentioned he likes your haircut. So if you recently got a haircut or you shaved it off or you did something with your hair anyway, and he wants to acknowledge that he was there. Um and oh, hold on. Let's remove that so you can see the cards that I'm getting. Okay. Um Endings, closing a chapter. He Oh, it's very short. Okay. Yeah. Apparently he likes it. Okay. So um this was uh, he's acknowledging that that he appreciates you asking about him and you thinking about him sometimes, because he does tend to crop up, and a lot of that is, um, he fulfilled what what his role in your life was. I think that he wasn't meant to be um, part of your life in the traditional sense. Let's put it that way. I think it almost feels like he filled the role for someone else. So that's why I'm getting it's the ending. Um, okay, walk away. That's not for you. And split mind, undecided. Okay, so if your relationship is a little strained with the man that raised you, um, just know that this thinking about how much romanticizing the relationship that you may or may not have had with your real father is it's not going to make things better. It's just going to it's going to make it a little more difficult, right? So in this case, the person who raised you is as much as you can see things from their perspective, and honor the fact that they took on the responsibility of raising you the same way that your father was there for the initial part and then had to kind of walk away. So just know that it's for a much greater purpose. And you may not always understand what that is, but you will. You will. It will come to you. And actually, you oh, your mother put you in an orphanage. Okay. Well, then whoever, yeah, the male figure that raised you is yeah, they had a purpose as well. So just yeah. I hope that that resonated with you. I hope that it means something to you. Okay. And then we have Shirley Mills. Do you see me meeting a new love interest this year? Excuse me. I got the burps. Uh, is there? You're welcome, James. Okay. You see, is Shirley it? Or is there a new? Uh, it doesn't feel new. It okay, secret. Keep it to yourself. Break free, craft, improvement, life, home, and body. Okay. All right. What I'm getting from this is you're um you're looking for a new relationship before you really truly ended the old relationship. So I think that um you need to break free from the need to be with someone. You have to recognize that you are enough exactly where you are, how you are. So I think that you need to yeah, that the fact that you've been keeping a lot to yourself, I think you need to kind of work through that. Once you work through that, you'll see that things are going to improve, and yeah, life, home, body, everything is going to is going to get a whole lot better. You just need to just need to be a little more honest with yourself and say, yeah, okay, um, I'm still, even though I'm no longer in this relationship, I'm still trapped by that relationship. I'm still, um, you're still reacting to it emotionally. You know, you're not there physically, but mentally you're still there. So that kind of has to, kind of has to end. You know, you put that behind you. You be grateful for the lessons, in what it taught you, and recognize your own sovereignty, that you don't need to be the other half of anything to be whole. You are whole, just exactly how you are and where you are. So I hope I hope that that is helpful to you, Shirley. Okay. All righty. Well, you guys, we are just after just after an hour. And I do have to get ready at 7 p.m. I'm going to have Allie of Heart and Soul Connected and Arthur going to join me for a lovely LSD session. Yeah, letting spirit drive. What were you thinking? So we will, there's lots of things to discuss. So we'll take a look at a whole bunch of stuff and talk about it. It's one of those shows where it's more of a discussion, so we don't really do we don't take questions and whatnot. So thank you everyone for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and encourage others to watch the videos by sharing some of the videos with them and say, hey, listen, you need to go over and listen to this woman. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Dawn, don't go anywhere. And the rest of you, I will see you in less than an hour. So take care and bye for now.